I don't know how many more times they're gonna die to this ending. Because I'm very bad at these short triple jumps without clawing. I'm not good at switching quickly between jumping and clawing yet either. Kinda did it there, but it's rough. That one I think should be okay, even though I have failed it twice. Yeah, I'm so bad at that. Oh yeah. Thanks for the good luck, Oemi. So this is like a 2-minute and 40-second speedrun. And it's like, I don't know, it's nothing like particularly really difficult about it. It's just kind of annoying, is how I'd describe it. My PB is dying to this triple twice, because I did the double jump too high and hit these spikes, which is like really close to the end because there's literally one more triple and a spin jump around a thwomp and then that's the goal. So kind of don't want to die to this ending like another 5 times. I'm gonna practice this for a bit and then jump into attempting the level. Thanks for good luck, Bartek. Nice. I could technically full jump into this, but I think I like control jumping. Because this is not a hard control jump by any means. I don't know, it is kind of tricky though. You can technically land too early and then die to the spike. Like, I feel like this ending's either gonna take like 3 attempts getting here, or as in I'll like get it right away, or I'm just not gonna get it and it's gonna take a couple of attempts. No, I do sometimes claw for these small triple jumps, but I don't know, not always a fan of clawing. So I do generally avoid it if I don't need to. And yeah, the issue with clawing is you actually need distance on this triple / height, so it's a bit annoying. Like if you land too far back, it tends to not give enough distance, so that's why I think I'm gonna not claw that and just try to time the small jump manually. God, that is so tight. Without him doing it. Oh. Yeah, maybe don't do that. It's kind of hard to do that. Rising bounce on the font and die at the top spikes. Would be a funny way to die at the end. Okay, let me just do this whole ending 2 more times and then I think I'll do attempts. Nah. Oh, usually there's 10 coins on this section, so you would otherwise do this section more efficiently, but you gotta get the 10 coins. Damn it. There we go. The other thing is, I think this is just a section that I find harder in practice. I mean, harder in actual attempts than in practice. I don't know. Maybe I'm just worrying about it too much. I should just do it. Okay, kind of close. Alright, one more. Really? That was too... Oh, I was kind of if I landed too far from the twirls. I could do 4 twirls here, but I kind of don't like it as much as using the wall. just to make the twirls a lot more free. Even if it makes the triple jump technically a bit harder. It's not really significantly more difficult doing it that way. Don't do that. Oh yeah. Alright, whatever, let's just play the level. There's the other one. Oh, and that one too. Unfortunately, this is a self-made top challenge at this point. Because I have been playing this on server up till now and not in course part. Oh, right, slider, I forgot. I've been playing this level no audio as well, for the majority of it. Just going for a clear. I mean, there is technically an interesting option where, because the clear check has some leniency, it's 6 seconds on the clear check leniency, so I could technically like grab a shellmet from one of the last sections of the level to trivialize the second last triple. But I have to like not make a huge mistake before getting to the ending, because it loses like 4 seconds to get the shellmet. Also, these doors are the bane of my existence. Oh yeah, that too, yeah. I haven't really seriously done like any wood record hunting in this game, although I feel like that would be fun to do at some point. I don't know. I guess there's a lot more like corner boosts you have to worry about though to optimize in this game. And the other thing about like corner boosts is you like always want to like duck into the corner boosts as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong, but pretty sure they give you better corner boosts generally. God, my ground canceling's bad. And the other thing about crouching, too big, is if you ever want to crouch optimally, you want to like do a landing crouch jump rather than just a crouch jump, because a landing crouch jump loses less speed than a regular crouch jump. So if you want to like optimize corner boost, you generally would want to like land into the duck jump for the corner boost to save even more time. Although, yeah, the no blocks floor clip you in this game, unlike Maker 1, where they cannot floor clip you, which is really inconvenient. Because if the no blocks could floor clip you, it would save time in 18-3 in that like Magic Cooper bouncy room. You could like clip through the note blocks and then you'd be at the end of the level. Kind of feels like a tease in that regard. But yeah, the note blocks are just not as solid in Maker 1. Okay, much better. There we go. Nice. So unfortunately this is kind of a level where it's just kind of like play for like 40 seconds and then die to that jump sort of. And like sometimes the stuff after that. So it's just kind of waiting to get to the ending at this point. Good to see you, Dr. Clay. Playing handheld mode. For me it's quite comfortable because I play the 3DS all the time. So because of that I really do not mind Joy-Cons at all. And I'm used to just holding something while playing, so it's not that much of a bother. Also has the added benefit of you can restart the game faster in handheld mode when you die. Also I'm dead. Yeah. I forgot to do the bigger mouse. Nice upper 12. Totally not necessary, but is faster. Nice. So if you don't want to full clip from the note block thing, you just duck. Okay. There we go. Yep. Yeah, that's the other spot I die a lot. Just for the daily for like an hour because it was 7 minutes long per attempt. Yeah, dailies out. Yeah, some new speedruns are kind of like that. It just kind of takes forever. I also looked in the viewer at the top challenge from yesterday's daily. It looks, I don't know, it looks alright. It technically does have a item triple for power towards the end, but it's like, and like 2 slope shell jumps, but that was about it, other than just some weird gameplay and precision. I don't know, I'd play, but I have the levels I'm working on outside of this level as well. And I haven't even attempted the last Jory level because I've been playing this one. I don't know if that's a level I want to do at the moment. I thought I was dead though. Nice. I think I'm like duck jumping too late there. I don't know, those 2 block spike twirls are like, I don't know, still throwing me off a bit. Because it's like you want to like time the jump basically the same as the single block ones. So you duck jump too late, it just eats your twirl because you're in a 1 block gap. Getting what door I'm coming out of. And just use the 3DS version, yeah. I don't know. Oh, wrong door, goddammit. No, this door has like killed me like 30 plus times at this point. Because I either mistake it for the first door on the level where I have to wall jump, have to left wall jump, or the Graham Pen Council room. And it's like before like the hard part of the level, which is probably starts at the bomb surf, I'd say. And so I'm like still zoned out by that point. Oh yeah. Okay, timer will be tight, this is still fine. Good spin cycle. Oh, I should have done the triple instead of doing this. Okay, good. What? Okay. Alright, I was probably too slow anyway, but... Interesting death. Okay. Alright. Good attempt. Nice. I should just hold left out of the pipe even though it's slow. So it really likes to not give you a wall slide there when you delay it. Trying to wall jump too optimally. Okay. Ooh, close, close. Okay, nice. Much better. was that? Yeah, okay. Alright. This is just a level that's just gonna take as long as it takes, I guess. So I'm hoping to be done with in under an hour, but we'll have to wait and see. I think that should be doable as long as I don't die to the same thing constantly. Also, this level really did not need a clear con, honestly. Because, like, 6 of the 7 coins are basically at the very end in the final room of the level. Or at least the final 2 rooms. You better have handheld too, cool. Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like most people play not handheld from what I hear. Oh, nice. You're playing a Wii gamepad? Yeah, that makes sense. I suppose the Wii gamepad is pretty similar to the Switch in terms of size and stuff, but I don't quite remember. Nice. Oh, nice. Zoning out. Played on handheld once and it was awful. It went undocked for you. Yeah, I don't think it's something you can, like, switch to immediately. Definitely takes some getting used to. Ugh, that was bad. Thankfully that grammar counts as pretty lenient. Okay, so duck jump timing is good, air rifle timing is too early. like that. Are you kidding me? Alright. Never mind. Get to do it all again. Nice. There's just so many random things that can fail in this level. What am I doing? Nice door entry. Not that the optimization really matters, but stay entertained somehow. Nice. Should have given myself more space for that triple. I didn't need to play it that aggressively. Played on Pro Controller once and you weren't very comfortable with it. I don't think I've ever touched a Pro Controller now I think about it. I might have, like, in the store. Oh, God damn it, not this room again. Played my Pro Controller once. I was at my sister's and my boyfriend's house, but I wasn't very comfortable with it. Probably because the screen was far away, the controller phone. The problem is the Joy-Cons disconnecting randomly. Yeah. Yeah, because the pin thing doesn't stay in reliably. Whatever it is that keeps the controllers in when it's like next to the switch. Okay, yeah, the doctrine was late. I don't think the Joy-Cons disconnecting has killed me that much, all things considered. Like, it's obviously really annoying when it does happen, but generally it's usually okay. Like, I feel like some days it's like really bad, but most of the time it's fine in terms of the Joy-Cons disconnecting in handheld mode. Oh, yeah, I should not be doing that. Triple jump so early, even though it's fast. Oh, my PC turned off, nice. Oh no, so I can put in the password. I could duck jump those jumps, but it's kind of free enough where I don't need to. much better. Twirl timing. Good. Yep. Alright. Annoying, but okay, I guess. Right. To be honest, I'm just throwing and twirling it approximately when I push the slope, and it usually works. If that slope showed up, I don't really have a specific setup for it that I'm aiming for, other than that. I guess it's kind of dependent on where you jump. Now I think about it a bit more. I don't know, it's like been like 50% success rate-ish. So it's good enough. And honestly, maybe more than that, now I think about it. But yeah, after that slope show jump, there's not really anything that difficult until the final two triple jumps at the level. It's just kind of like gauntlet of those from this point on to that slope show jump. I will say one thing I don't like about the Joy-Cons is, as someone who plays on the DS all the time, is the joystick's like so high up compared to the buttons. Although that's probably kind of like every controller ever, but something I notice a lot more that I switch and play on D-pad more frequently. Okay, grading that too much. Actually, honestly, the stick drift is more annoying than that. Oh no, the D-pad's nice at least. Okay. Yeah. I thought I jumped too early, and so I went to press jump again. So sure does take a while. For twirling, do you guys like to like alternate between left and right, or just use the same button over and over again? Or do you like always like twirl with like the right buttons or the left shoulder buttons? I don't know. I usually just only twirl with the right shoulder button. I will, because I generally use left shoulder button for holding as an extra jump button. I do sometimes use it for arrow twirling, but more often than not I use right to arrow twirl. Curious about what you guys do. Always use ZR. Yeah, that's fair. ZR's good too. The show button is collecting dust since forever. Yeah, getting neglected, that's fair. Oh. There we go. Good. Okay. I swear I pressed duck, but the game says otherwise. I just needed duck 12 for that one early. Bruh. It's an annoying input to fail. Use right? Okay. Seems to be a bit of a preference towards the right, but I guess people are right-hand dominant, so I suppose that makes sense in that regard. Oh, that's what I was trying to remember. This joystick down here, this one is a bit annoying for playing on Joy-Con. Not a... Too late in there, oh, dang it. I don't know to do that for a bit. Hope you guys don't mind too much, the no audio. Might put on some music in the background in a second. If I'm gonna be playing like this for the next like half an hour, or however long it takes to beat this. Guess you can get some bottom ASMR in the meantime. Not that it's particularly loud. There we go. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, no. Wrong button. Playing a hard level, sort of. Good to see him right there. I don't know. There you go, you can have minimum audio, I guess. So, yeah, this is just a 2-minute 40-second speedrun. And it's one of the last 2 uncleared levels by this creator. So 0% has like focus groups, and one of those focus groups is different creators or creators with the most uncleared levels for a given year. So at the moment, 2023 has like a little over 2,000 levels left. And so at the time of this maker's inception, as it was one of the 5 makers with the most uncleared levels at the time, it was added to the focus groups. And now this creator's only down to 2, thanks to Bartek and myself. Bartek cleared like quite a number of these. Surprisingly, I haven't had to do any like mid-air spring jumps or P-switch or power jumps. I guess there was one mid-air power jump, but it was kind of like the ceiling one with the one-way. That one, which gives you where you just throw it on the ground and then you just jump onto it with the ceiling. Like 6, yeah. Alright, we remembered. Creator does like slope shell jumps and bomb surfs. And using like note blocks for these shells. Okay, nice. Nearly coyote spin jumped there. Alright. Doing good on time as well. This is a funny room, but it is kind of free. This section's also pretty free. Gotta get a running jump over there. Okay, that's fine. Have the time. Alright, so now we're getting to the ending if I make this triple jump. Not good. I missed it again? God damn it. That's the 3rd time dying to this double jump. Alright. That's okay. Good attempt. I can get back there. I was calling it free. But it is a free level. I mean, it's not, obviously, but... Like, I don't know, I don't like calling this level hard, honestly. No. It just feels like I'm kind of just going through the motions for, like, the majority of the level. Oh, dang it. Took a ride. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, Dr. Clay, this is the level I've just been playing while watching your streams. At the last, like, week or so, I've just been grinding this in the background. Yeah, okay, that jump's too early. Alright. I don't know. I'm definitely a lot worse at ground pound cancelling in Maker 2 than Maker 1. Although I don't think I was particularly amazing at ground pound cancelling in Maker 1 either. Just something I was alright at. But it definitely feels worse in this game. Or at least I haven't quite adjusted to the Mario Maker 2 ground pound cancelling. Like, obviously it doesn't stall as much because you don't go nearly as high. Get nearly as much height from a ground pound in this game. Like, you get like something like 2/3 of a block of height in Maker 1, as opposed to like maybe a quarter of a block in this game. But I feel like the ground pound animation length may not be the same. I don't know though, it could just be the same and it's just the ground pound being different and the air tool being slightly different that throws it off a bit. Haven't quite figured it out what's different about it in this game yet. Or it just looks visually different what Mario, Luigi, Toad or Toadette are doing when they're doing the thing where they're flipping and spinning around in place. Also, I forgot what door I was in again. So those like 2 door jumps, they are just full jumps. Although you can control those jumps if you want to optimize it. Or if you do like the first jump really slow. You can do a control jump to make it into the second door. I know, it's funny, if you like stand still, the munchies don't actually kill you, but they do prevent you from entering the door. I'm not sure. I'll give it a try for a little bit, but it has quite a lot of slope shell jumps compared to the levels I've been playing. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else in it. I feel like it was just kind of a little confusing to where to go, at least to see where to go in the viewer. From what I recall. Trying to remember what's the ending of that level. Probably a slope shell jump, if I had to guess. It is like basically the same length as this one, except it's 10 seconds shorter, supposedly. Also nice to see golden. Or the golden. I don't know what you prefer. Okay, save that. One of the things I like about NSMB that you can like arrow to correct your jumps. Yeah, basically playing this first like 40 seconds on repeat until I can get past the 2-block spike twirl and the triple jump and slip shell jump thereafter. After the shell carry. Oh, nice. Most people just call me golden. Yeah, that's fair. And good to know. Nice drop 12. Just so that one of the crazy only has one level left in its boss rush. Gonna grind that one next. Honestly, good opportunity to snipe a boss level of a creator, given that it's actually not a speed run. Oh yeah, so Sei's clear of that 10-second Ichiri level. That was wild. It's like 4 item triples in 10 seconds. And not easy either. I think that was probably one of the harder ones as well. Like, I don't think the other Ichiri levels are that hard. They might be, but no. I don't think they're as technically demanding as that one. And obviously they're still kind of insane, all of them. But well, like the Cooper area levels, I don't think that they're as bad as his other ones, or as hard. Just generally. Still not sure if I'm going to go back to that propeller one that I routed. Except for figuring out how to do the leader at the end of the level. I don't know, that propeller one sucks because it has 2 1-frames. And the rest of the movement is not easy either. The 1-frame being the leader. Oh, technically the leader may not necessarily be a 1-frame if you can set it up somehow. But I don't think you can reasonably. And the propeller item throw between 2 spikes like in the 2-block corridor. Oops, too late. Yeah. Has there been another insane maker like Ichiru before? Or is this like the first maker that's been really insane? Or creator, rather? Like, cause I feel like there's obviously been creators with like levels that nobody would really want to play at all because they're just so bad, but I don't think I've seen another creator with levels so consistently really insane. Oh, HY. Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess HY would be up there too, yeah. Oh, no, not again. It's not a wall. It's not the wall jump. That's just jump. These doors are killing me. Figuratively and literally. Or at least that door in particular. Do I know HY is a philosopher and an author? No, I did not. Do appreciate the random fun facts though. I wonder if there's any more 2023 TAs. I know there's a couple 2024 TAs, but I haven't really seen any other 2023 TAs other than the SMB1 one. Because I do go out of my way to play the 2023 TA levels now. But no, I haven't tried the SMB1 one. I probably will at some point if it's still uncleared. Now that I actually know what I'm doing with TA stuff. Ugh. Bit of a lull period of bad attempts, but that's alright. I'll get back to the end of the level at some point. And usually once I get back to the end of the level once, it'll probably be... I'm expecting it to not be forever, as in for it not to be another huge lull after that. But I don't know. Because I can definitely beat this level at this point, given I've been to that second last room 4 times now. Oops, nice. Oh, god damn it. Close. Grading that wall jump too much. I shouldn't be jumping out of that wall jump. It's slower because of acceleration. Oh. Okay, we're back. Oh, that was lost frame, geez. Alright. Good. Alright. God damn it. Def number 4 to that spike. It's kind of getting really annoying at this point. Guess I'm going back to editor if I die there again. Alright. Yeah, that is my PB. Times 4. Yeah, and there's one more triple jump after that, and that's basically the level. 5 times the charm. Trust. Yeah. That would be good. I honestly wouldn't mind dying to the final triple jump at this point. I'd much rather that than die to that second last triple jump again. What am I doing? Can I despawn a spawn? Oh, I can. Awesome. Alright, this is fine. Okay, this is not fine. Good thinking, but like, oops. There is time to do that. Despawn it once, I think. If I happen to do that again. Honestly, I don't mind seeing that death, because I've never died like that before in the 8 hours plus I've played this level now. Which I'm still annoyed about. This level should not take over 8 hours, but here we are. Yeah, I'm dead. Can't enter the door. Alright, there you go. As far as that works. Alright. Got another good attempt. Actually, I didn't mess up anyway, so... Okay, whatever. It's worth a try. I shouldn't be timing out here, but let's see what the triple jump says. Okay. Unfortunate. Death number 5. Actually, I don't even need a triple jump before the pipe if I'm smuggling the shellnet, now I think about it. I can probably just regular jump into wall jump and that's enough. No, that is true, I did make it one jump further. So that is PB. So, I can call that progress. Also the first time that I actually made it there without making a huge mistake. Thanks to good luck. Kind of weird that the shaman is there with that setup, but there is just that. Next jump's gonna be the win, hopefully. Gotta head out, okay. Thanks to good luck, Gordon. Dang it. Oops, that's a duck jump. I'm so zoned out now. I guess we've already made it to the second last room 3 times. So attempts aren't all that bad overall. No, my computer's going to sleep again. Why does it just kind of sleeping up again because it updated? I need to change the settings again. That's probably why it's always going to sleep. I must have got what room I was in. Good. Oh, got wrecked by spin cycle. So yeah, if the shell is to the left in this spin cycle, this shell jump becomes way tighter. Or the surfing jump becomes a lot tighter. So you have to like throw it really early to make that work or hold back. Which is a bit annoying. Because yeah, because Mario, Luigi, or whoever you're playing as does actually throw it from wherever the object last was before throwing it. So it can be in 2 different positions, which can matter for that. It's a lot more apparent when you like try to spin drop an item in New Soup. That makes it a lot more obvious that, oh hey, sometimes the shell is all the way to the left and sometimes it's all the way to the right. And then other times it's in the middle, depending on the spin cycle. Yeah, dang it. Yeah, pretty unforgiving. That part. $125 is good. Alright, good attempt. Too high, unfortunately. Probably want to throw the shell earlier to fix that. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Nice that you don't actually need the triple there. Even though obviously the triple's a lot easier. Oh, really? Okay. Maybe I should like be a bit more deliberate with how I do that final bomb bounce. Of do like the small tap initially and then float it. Instead of just trying to do a controlled tap. I think that might be the way to go. Give that a go next attempt. That gets there. Nice. I lost a second. I thought it was a bit late. Oh yeah, that works really well actually. I should always do that. That was really clean. It's been nearly an hour and a half already. Oh wow, time flies. This is a long level, I suppose. Nice. Alright, I'll probably stop playing this level once it gets to 2 hours and switch to make a 3DS. So I do want to do some of that today and not just play this only. No, dang it. Ugh. Kind of a tough jump. Alright, hold on. Just take a moment to stretch. Oh, nice crack. Want that crack as well. Okay. Again. Yeah, it's a bit annoying to like die to that multiple times in a row. I think I'm up to like 3 or 4 times in a row now. Miserable jump, yep. Can be. I so want to like duck jump earlier, but I know that's not a good idea. Because it's gonna eat the arrow fall every time. So it's like you gotta do the same inputs as you do for just a regular one. Except obviously the duck jump and the arrow tool's more precise. Although it just kind of feels wrong to do it the same as the 1.12. Because intuitively I'm like, of course I want to duck arrow tool later, or rather duck jump later to make the arrow tool more lenient. I don't know. The jump's alright, I just kind of go through spurts of consistency/inconsistency with it. You also just treat them as normal 1 spikes. Otherwise it gets in your head, yeah. That's fair. I am sort of trying to visual cue on the ground where I need to be jumping, like 2.5 blocks away from it, but I don't know. I feel like more often than not I'm just messing up the air twirl timing. Because it's like, you don't want an instant air twirl, and you also don't want a late air twirl either. It's like a bit of a sweet spot. Oop, that was bad. It's fine. Okay, I lost 5 seconds. Which means I can't do the cheese at the end. If this makes it there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, float. Nice. Okay, what was wrong with that? That felt really nice, actually. Did I just duck jump really late? I mean, early. That one felt really good. I don't know why that failed. Okay, I just duck jumped too early. Okay. But yeah, that was really nicely timed twirl, which is why I was confused that I died. Yeah, that was almost like a free block spike twirl. Okay, so I just jumped too early. Yeah. Kind of brutal. Because it's like a free frame window-ish. Oh, nice. Ground hand cancels. Yeah, there we go. Better timing. Okay, now this is a problem. Probably gonna time out now. Let's try and grab and cancel into the pipe to save more time. Okay, yeah, alright, I'm probably dead to the timer. No doubt now. See, I'm just wall jumping too early after the drop. Wall jumps can be kind of annoying to troubleshoot. Because you can like kick the shell, grab the shell, or like not grab the shell at all. It's like easy to mess up. I know for a while one of the issues I had with the shell wall carries is not repressing jump immediately, and so I'd like always kick it more often than not, and not know why. Because I thought it was just a timing thing initially of, oh, I just timed the drop badly or something. or I just didn't wait long enough after the wall kick. Which sometimes you need to wait a bit longer, but it depends on when you drop it. Because of the cooldown of not being able to interact with objects shortly after releasing them. Oh, no, down. My play is definitely deteriorating a little bit. I think I can at least get one more to the end though. If I just lock in a bit. Really? Nice. Really? It's just... That's annoying because it's like right after you do the hard double spike. 12. Duck jump. I know. It kind of feels like the shovel carries either 3 or it's like very inconsistent for me. I think the issue for the second one is I just am dropping the shell too late. Although I can't really tell without watching it back. Exactly. Or if it's just I misinputted. Which could be the case as well. Oh, I missed my arrow 12. I feel like I got eaten. But like, maybe I just didn't press it, I don't know. Scuffed movement. What's the time? 1:40. Okay. In real life, it's like 8:50 a.m. for me in the morning. I was just saying, what's the time in terms of how long I've been streaming? Really? Okay. I swear that felt good. Game says otherwise, though. Or maybe the shell was too low and that was the issue there. Also spin cycle, dang it. Okay. Maybe that was the issue I've been having, that the shell's too low when I drop it. But so by the time the wall jump I can't pick it up. That seems like a reasonable explanation. Oh. So I overcorrected and then the shell was too high after I wall jumped, damn it. Really? I'm getting to this hard section consistently, but I'm like messing up everything. Yeah. Alright, we got a run. Okay. Oh, right, you can't do that. Without getting a min height wall jump, I think. I didn't remember if this was fast or slow. Oh, it was probably fast enough for the cheese, okay. Never mind. Let's go. Yes. Okay. Alright. Yes. Is that Mario Maker 2? Yeah. Thanks to the GDs. Finally. Okay. Let's quickly go to server. Alright. And now there's officially only one Jory level left. Okay. Glad I one-shot the ending room after the 5 crew knows. Oh yeah, that's all. Alright. One back-to-back attempt and then we'll leave it there, I suppose. This is what I usually do when I go to server. I just do one attempt and then see if it's updated. Although actually this might take a while now I think about it. This is like a 3-minute level with the door and pipe transitions. Didn't end up using the cheese in the end. Actually, I think that was kind of similar to the creator's clear check time, if I recall correctly. But yeah, I'm gonna switch to Mario Maker 3ds now, once this clear has come through the servers. Because as nice as the visuals are in Maker 2, 3ds is kind of my game. Okay. Looking like a back-to-back is doable here. This is kind of fast too. Oh, good save. Oh, okay. Somehow didn't enter that pipe. Okay. Almost. The back-to-back. Alright. There we go. That did be the creator clear check, okay, by like 0.2. 234.75. Oh no, it didn't. Never mind. Okay, I take it back. Creator was the second faster. Probably because it actually did a shell jump at that one spot where I do a spin drop. Because I actually suck at shell jumps in this game. Because I have not learnt them. Anyway. Alright, let me push the clear through. And then we'll get to Maker 3ds. Exclamation mark clear. Where is the level code? it somewhere. I had it here, did I not? Oh, there we go, I found it. In the URL, there. Clear. This level. There we go. I think this level was at 1 out of 270 when I started playing it. So yeah, that's a lot of attempts. Nice. Alright, forward to top. Okay. Alright. Alright. That's enough make it too for today. Alright. I should probably say that I'm not doing 0% anymore. Alright, I should actually pay attention to stream chat and not be doing everything else. Gotta run? Yeah, okay. Thanks for sticking around. Mr. Clear, that's alright. Ended up being 5. Fails at that triple jump before finally getting it, and then nearly getting it back to back afterwards. Okay. Oh wait, whoops, I'm supposed to... Oh no, this is the correct spot to be in. Okay, so... Currently been grinding 1-3 a bit, but I want to do some of the unsubmitted ones. So... I'm gonna do like 20 minutes or so. Where is... Can unpin it? No, not that one. Here. Okay, let me see. What are the unsubmitted 100% ILs at the moment? Levels... Oh yeah, I need to verify Uwimi's ones. Oh, 100%, whoops, I need to... I always figured out they changed on speedrun.com, they changed how this is formatted. 100%. There's like 60 or so that have been done. Alright, let's pick one. What's 19? What is, like, I don't know. Oh, this one's actually kind of fun, actually. Might do this one. So, defeat Big Gummer and Big Koopa Trooper. They're both in the subworld, if I recall. Yeah. I wonder, I don't think doing the skip over here by doing, like, the shell bounce here from the spring and getting up here while carrying a shell and then mid-airing over here to get here to the backside will be faster because of where the Goomba is in the subworld, if I recall correctly. Oh yeah, thanks for the GG, Spartak. Okay. Alright, I have to figure out how to do this section again. Oh, the Big Koopa's here. Where is the Big Goomba? Or is it in the main board and I wasn't paying attention? Oh no, the Big Goomba is up here. So the Big Goomba hangs out in this spot and the Big Koopa hangs out in that spot. I mean, I guess you could technically play this level backwards. Oh, actually, I don't think you can. No, because you can't get the spring. But if you could do this backwards and then spring drop into the drop door. Does that count as defeating the Goomba, the big Goomba, by bouncing on it, or does it not? I don't actually know. There. We're back. I can probably unpin this now. Currently 19-9. Should put the clay conditions up. Dang it. Shift enter. Up. No, okay. I can't. Okay, put this on a new line, that's a bit annoying. Goomba metal. Well, okay, I need to know which one's the Goomba and which one's the Bowser metal. I forgot. Goomba metal is defeat the Koopa Trooper. Defeat the Koopa. Bowser metal. Oh, nice caps lock. There we go, that's what I wanted to type in. So yeah, now you know what the 100% conditions are, for those that are watching. Alright, I need to see if like bouncing on the big Goomba's enough. Like, I think you're supposed to throw a shell into the big Goomba to kill it, if I recall correctly. Is this progressive? I think it is. Should I jump for fun? Okay, why not? Honestly, not surprised I missed that. Is spin jump faster here? Oh, probably, yeah, it probably is because I have extra speed. supposed to use this Cooper. Except I failed. I don't think it's enough to bounce on the big Cooper if I recall. I think you actually have to kill that guy. Nice. You can get a boost from this, which is kind of cool. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to float Arrow Twirl to make it on top of this spring stack and then immediately jump, probably, is the way to go. Also, it's kind of nice to do this underground section because I skipped this underground in the any percent IL. Oh, so I should probably spin jump now. So spin jump, float. Yeah, very nice. Float into, I think just a regular jump. I think spin jump would work too. So what am I doing? I need to think about acceleration here. Technically I can fast excel with a frame perfect spin jump. On the third frame, that was not the third frame. Oh, I do have that 5 out too. Oh, that's funny. Whoa, okay. Dang it. You can actually just run off and grab the spring down here. I may or may, I don't remember if I want to do that or not. Actually, I should just like stop optimizing and do the optimizing in editor and actually just test what I actually came to play the level to test, which is can I bounce on the big Goomba or not? I'm stupid. Okay. Nice. Oh, is this better? Is it better to run on the mushroom here? I think it might be actually, because of acceleration. It's like. Kind of don't remember if that's faster or not. I'm trying to think of like the test stuff to see whether that's faster or not. Oh, nice. Definitely some swag there. What am I doing? It's literally just run off the ledge and you grab the spring, it's that easy. Okay, nice movement. I wonder, can I? No, that doesn't work. But yeah, that's the idea. I do want to spin jump onto the donut blocks ideally as well, after I do that. I guess the other thing I want to consider is what is the fastest way to grab a Koopa Trooper in this level. So that's probably important to know. Because yeah, if you just bounce, it's not enough to kill it. You have to kill it or ground pound it. Wait, I forgot they were solid. As in you can just jump off the spring in lava like that. Alright, you can't get medals from the checkpoint. Can you actually see if you would get the medal though? I'm kind of curious. I don't actually know, because I haven't done enough 100% to know. Oh, it doesn't tell you, that's annoying. As you can probably see, I've like hardly played this level casually, aside from this beginning. Why am I trying to do this spring tech for fun? I should actually do what I've come here to do. This one. Alright, what happens if you wait on this again? Obviously, don't do this, but like... I guess you can technically get a Koopa Trooper like that, but obviously that's really slow. I'm dead, oh my god. I still haven't answered my question, dang it. I do need to know if... I can probably fireball the Goomba, actually, and that's probably the fastest way to deal with him, without having to bring an extra item. Because this fire flower should be very fast to grab. So why am I getting a mushroom at the start of this level? I do not need it, considering the checkpoint will give me a mushroom. And then I can immediately get a fire flower thereafter. Mess. Can I? Yeah. Oh, can I just do that and... Oh, I can. Right, that's how you play this level. Okay. Cooper is there. Alright, that might just be what I end up doing. Okay. No. How did I miss that jump? I wonder if you could triple jump off of that spring stack, actually. Nah, not really. So you just kind of do this, and then... Whoa. I forgot you could do that. Yeah, something like that. Where you avoid air twirling. Because you want to like land on these as soon as possible. I should look at Charbonny's IL as an any percent IL, because Charbonny does take this route. Man, this shield's going crazy. Okay, if it falls down here, what happens again? Oh. Right, that can happen. I got completely bamboozled. This is a fun level to mess around in, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Let me just die here so I can mess around more. Yeah. There's another fun way to die. Oh. That's kind of cool, actually, that move. That double wall jump. I could also, like, bring a shell from way over here. Technically. But it means I can't wall jump at all during these sections, which is a bit annoying. Unless I could drop the shells so I could wall jump. That is another possibility. So I could do this, and then take this shell all the way into the pipe. I kind of like this, actually. So long as these wall jumps work how I think they are. And I think they do work. That's good. Okay, that does work. That's kind of nice, actually. It kind of conflicts with getting the fire flower, though, is the only thing. Grabbing the shell from earlier in the level. So you would do this, except don't throw the shells first. Oh, you do not make that? Oh, that's annoying. I guess you could, like, ground pound there. As in ground pound onto the... Oh no, there's kind of a lot of options, really. I'll just go bottom route. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's kind of tricky. Right. That does kill you. Do this. With this. That, bit better. It's kind of weird that you have to kind of slow down though. Okay, now to answer the question I was wondering. Bouncing on the big Goomba does count as killing it. Okay. That is good to know. Although... I feel like it'd be hard to, like... I don't think it'd be faster to come in here. Unless you don't have a fire flower. So it's like... Like, ideally you just fireball in there, so you don't have to bring an item, like a shell, which is obviously what's intended. Kind of a nice setup with the Goombas. Just perpetual motion Goomba machine. It's kind of satisfying. Anyway. Is there anything in this ending? I don't think so, it's just kind of run off this edge. I guess the only optimization is spin jump. Jump. Alright, let's go to that. So. Okay, yeah, you can just kill it like that. It is kind of precise though. Okay, I do want to be pressed up against the wall here, I think. So then I can just do that. If I have this platform here, so this distance kills me. Actually, it's different when you're in the air, right? Because if I'm one look lower, the fireball will clip up onto the platform. If I'm like here. So even if I just... Nice. I didn't mean to fireball jump. Yeah, that's all I have to do. Yeah, so technically it'd be fastest if I just... Okay, this is not as... Like, it's obviously precise, but I don't think this will be as inconsistent as I initially thought. So as long as I'm like touching the wall, this is gonna work. something like that. I don't know if this spring is faster or slower. It's really not that bad, but it's like, if I were to guess, it's slower. Even though I don't actually know. Alright, I guess the next thing to figure out is how to do this fast. I'm happy with the start of this. Is it faster to run down here with the fire flower? I can do that, I guess. Okay, let me actually practice doing this section first. I think that's worthwhile. Is it faster to jump off or run off? I feel like... I don't know, it's very tricky to optimize. I'll say that much at least. I wonder if it's worth not jumping on this spring and then jumping directly to this bottom spring and then getting a bouncer for this Koopa Trooper. Either to ground pound like here on the edge without dying. Like this, sort of. Oh, too far away. I mean, that would be kind of precise though, and I don't know, it's kind of tricky. That's close. But yeah, this is just very precise, but it can be done. Oh, I was in the right position, I didn't ground pound and jump. I think it's there. Nope, too close. Alright, I forget. Yeah, so standing on the side of the spring here is much more precise as Big Mario than Small Mario, which is why this isn't really working. Okay, that's something to keep in mind, that ground pounding here is a lot more precise. Could I do something funny like this? I could. Wait, that's kind of sick actually. As in, if I'm like... Wait, that's so sick if I can do that. I don't think it's required, but like... This is awesome if it works. As in, either as like duck jump, air twirl, ground pound, air twirl using this spring here. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of cute ideas like that you could utilize. It's tricky. Okay, I can just double jump directly to here. That is nice to know. Oh, that's really funny. The fireball just kills this guy before he can land on it. I wonder if you can just spring jump directly up to this. Or it could be first. So if I had a spring here, and just immediately spring jump up, which I could do. Either that or I don't know. I don't know. I need to think about it. But for now, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. And I've also, I think I've decided what I want to do with this section and the section beforehand. And I think it does involve this spring as well. Mm. And it involves some Kaiser. Oh, that's annoying that it's in the way. I could do this drop earlier. Because technically I only have to land on this spring, and I'm good to go. Where do I end up if I spring them out of this door? And I get this spring that I'm just spawning here will be this spring that I pick up down here. Yeah, the idea is like do something like that, but actually kill the Cooper Trooper. Okay, I need to drop it earlier. Okay, what happened? Did I hit the block on top? No, okay, I didn't get enough height for that. Yeah, okay, that didn't really go anywhere, huh? Obviously I can get more distance, but yeah. Alright, climb up here. Maybe spring jump from lower. Okay, I don't think it's worth spring jumping right away. Maybe that, but just a tiny bit higher. And I make it onto there. Is the way to go. Or maybe don't even... No, ground pound spring jump is slower. I shouldn't ground pound spring jump, I should just regular spring jump. As in, yeah. Here I am, ground pound spring jumping anyway. Can I just... If I hit speed, can I just make this jump? I feel like I might be able to. I'm thinking the strat might be max height spring jump from this block all the way up to here, and then make this jump from here to here, then here to here, then snipe and go down into the pipe. Maybe this is too high though. Let me see if this jump works first. Oh right, I'm on top of a spring here. Right. Okay, I should probably just build some blocks. Okay, yeah, let me just build some blocks to test this. You can make that. Okay, noted. You can make this jump. That is very tight though. Okay, I did not expect for that to work. Alright, now the second question. Can you make this spring jump up down here or not? No, not actually. It needs to be from here. Right, there's not much space to stand on. Even less so than a regular block. I mean, it was a nice idea actually to forward throw this spring. But yeah, it doesn't quite get enough height. It's like a block and a half off. Oh, nice instant spring jump. You know what would be really cool? If you like throw the spring, it bounces up the spring from underneath, and then you jump off of this moving spring in midair. That would be really cool. This section is so much fun for me to mess around in, I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of hard to get the spring to collide with these sideways springs. At least the underside of them. Yeah, because it just phases through it most of the time. Or maybe it has to phase through it until it bounces off another spring. Maybe that's how this works. I think that's how this interaction works, I guess. If it's just phasing through it. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so sideways spring. Do I spring jump to the far one? Probably, because that's faster. If I do that. Although I'm not going to have that much speed normally here. Something to be aware of. Oh, nice save. I don't even need the spring here. I can just... That's really close to doing stuff. It'd be really nice if I could make that, but I don't think I can. I just don't have the height. Could I just place this down here? And just do this? Yeah, I totally could. Okay, what does this look like then? Also, I should test. Can I? If I delay this more, can I? Did I hit this block? I did. Oh, I could get up here then, immediately. Huh. With a spring jump. I don't think it'd be better to, but you could. Yeah, I got my head there. Because yeah, that block spawns from the start of the room. So I was thinking you could do some sneaky stuff. As in ducked spring jump into wall jump here, into getting up here, could be fast as well, but I think this is also pretty fast too. So jump, 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 Jump. It's kind of annoying because I can't jump directly onto this spring because it's too high. Interesting spot for Mario to be. Because like I can get here, but I can't like jump on it immediately, which kind of sucks. Which is why I want to like jump out to somewhere else. I wonder, can I run off here? Not quite. Also nice for a cancel. I think that's called for a cancel? I forgot. The other thing I can do is throw this spring in the lava as a platform. And that could also be fast. So like... put the spring here and then land it and then land on here. But like even if you do that, I don't think the paratrooper works. So you do that something where you stay running the entire time. I'm surprised I didn't land on the cloud. Should I have full speed at this point? But yeah, you can't make that. And the paratrooper's in the high position. So this spring is useless because of that. Alright, I'm gonna watch Chubb and use any percent IL of this stage. "29 seconds. Oh, okay, you don't even need the spring. You can do 4 twirls. So you can twirl onto the paratrooper and then controlled bounce underneath it, end up in the bottom section. I guess that could work too. It does mean you have to grab a shell though, which is the annoying part. And if I go back to the checkpoint, I think this Coop is in a bad spot as well. Oh, that's not that slow, all things considered. Because like you have to get the spring up here and Mario up here without dying to the Trooper. Which is hard. You kind of like need to kill your momentum here to reliably do this. Nice. I don't know, it is tricky. I can say that much for sure. Okay, maybe it is just faster to do intended here. Oh, okay, so this doesn't work if you throw the shell too fast. Like that. So it's like you have to either time the throw or slow down, I think. Is what I'm gathering to make this work. Okay, yep. Time the throw works. Throw here. Jump, jump, here. Getting rid of the excess springs. Oh, I should duck jump this. Yeah. Okay, so I'm here, right? What's the fastest way to do this again? So I want to land on here with speed to immediately just do that. Did I kill it? No, I didn't. Okay, so duck jumps, jump, jump. I don't know, it's alright. I don't like it that much, but it does do the job, I suppose. What if I did more twirls? Could I reasonably do this? Like if I get 5 twirls in here... It does work. Okay. Okay, never mind. Change of plans, we're doing this. Okay, 5 twirls. Does the job. Okay, that's hard, but this is better than anything else. Alright. Alright. Time to practice this part then. Okay, can I just full jump from here? And it will work? Oh no. Okay, I can't just spin jump. Oh, that would be even faster. And just do that. That'd be precise there. I think for now I'll just do this. That, arrow 12, make it back somehow. I think I do want to clip the note block though on the way down. I know this ending's gonna be a bit tricky. Can I bounce it in? I don't think so, it's too far, it looks like. Yeah, this is way too far. That's basically as far as I can make the fireball go, bouncing. Oops. Kind of fun messing around, as I've already said. Full jump from there works. In terms of consistency, what's the best way to do this? Like, that is what I want ideally, but like, that's really hard. Another idea actually, to make this ending a bit easier. As in do that into the pipe. Wait a moment, please. Sorry for the disruption. Yeah, I think I like the firewall jump here. Yeah, double fire off into firewall jump. Firewall jump, duck jump. Okay. Kind of satisfying actually, this maneuver. Yeah, so with that. I think in terms of like just making this ending consistent, just running off the pipe and jumping is probably the best thing I can do. Okay, let's go from... Wait, hold on, I want to do this overhang. that into 5 twirls. Okay, the section's becoming better and better, which is good. I know, you do just have to try stuff until you find something good that works. Jump. I could probably actually get a triple here. I don't think it's a good idea to get a triple there, but you could, that's for sure. Oh yeah, that shot throw's gonna be a bit annoying. Alright. I think I know what I'm doing well enough, so I'm just gonna try it. Some stuff. This might just be one I beat off stream, but obviously on video. Okay, I failed that, but that was really good otherwise. Okay. That 5, yeah, okay. Alright, we're doing that. No, it's not doing it. Duck's not even required. Kind of sweet movement. I need a good plan of where to throw the shell from. And what to do after I grab the fire flower, that's for sure. Okay, I like that. Full jump. Yeah, I still don't know how to do this consistently. I know the pieces are there, it's just putting them together that's pretty hard. Okay, yeah, I need to go back to editor for this. I do not have a good enough way to do this. Editor. I would like to throw in an air tool onto this and then jump off it from here. I think that's what I will try to do. Yeah, like that. Jump air tool. Jump through. Air tool, don't fireball. Okay, loader for. I'm gonna jump from there. Okay. Making progress. Okay, I want to jump from the middle of that bridge. Okay, throw just before peak height. maybe at peak height. Yeah, at peak height. I didn't make it onto the top now, did I? Yeah, it might be tricky to not have the error tool get eaten here. Yeah, there we go. That's the idea there. Was the error tool augmenting this throw? I don't think so. Okay, that would have worked. Somehow not did though. Yeah, alright. I don't know. These Firefly aisles are so much fun, honestly, in terms of figuring out the best way to do them. That's so sick, the movement. Alright, give it like 10 more minutes and then I'll leave it there for the stream. Okay, first completed run. 456. Okay, that's something. Yeah. That's 44 seconds. Very bad sugar. Yeah. Okay, I need to drop the shell earlier. So bad. Unfortunate. Oh, okay, I need a release jump for longer, so I don't accidentally fireball the shell instead of immediately regrabbing it. Alright. One more attempt to the subworld, and I'll leave it there. Okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, we'll leave it there officially. Thanks everyone who came from 0% earlier, and anyone who briefly watched on the Mario Maker 3DS stuff. This IL's really fun, so I do want to do this properly, so yeah, I'll leave it there and come back to it and hopefully have a cool IL to show for it by the end of it. Alright, thanks for watching.